All right, what's going on, guys? Shane here, HomeBizNetworks.com, bringing you a book review. Quick shout out to my boy Doug. Thank you very much for letting me borrow this book. And in this video, I am going to be talking about a book called On Tyranny: 20 Lessons from the 20th Century by Timothy Snyder. Guys, this book is amazing. Doug, thank you for letting me borrow this. So short story, okay? Long story short, I guess. But the founding fathers tried to protect us from the threat they knew, the tyranny that overcame ancient democracy. Today, our political orders face new threats, not unlike the totalitarianism of the 20th century. We are no wiser than the Europeans who saw democracy yield to fascism, Nazism, or communism. Our one advantage is that we might learn from their experience. Guys, this is the back of the book, okay? That describes this book greatly. Okay, so where do we start? 20 lessons. So there's 20 chapters, all right? Let me read off the chapters to you real quick here. Hold on, okay? It's a short read, guys. It's only about 120 pages long. Yeah, 125 pages long, okay? It's a short read. Personally, me, I'm not really into politics, but I'm into behavioral, and because I do internet marketing sales, so I'm interested in people's reasoning behind their behaviors. So this book is perfect. All right, so what are the chapters? All right, so as you can see here, guys, all right, there's the chapters. All right, we got the first chapter: do not obey in advance. All right, defend institutions, beware the one-party state, take responsibility for the face of the world. All right, now we're on chapter 5: remembering professional ethics. Be wary of paramilitaries. Chapter 7. Be reflective if you must be armed. 8. Stand out. I'm more in the gray man theory, so blend in, not stand out. But that's just my own personal beliefs. Okay, number 9. Be kind to our language. 10. Believe in truth. 11. Investigate. 12. Make eye contact and small talk. I think that's very important. People, we need to be kind to each other. All right? Seriously, we need to be kind to each other. 13. Practice cooperative politics. 14. Establish a private life. 15. Contribute to good causes. 16. Learn from peers in other countries. 17. Listen for dangerous words. 18. Be calm when the unthinkable arrives. 19. Be a patriot. And then 20. Be as courageous as you can. Now, Timothy Snyder does a lot of politic talks and talks on history talks on guys like Adolf Hitler and other tyranny, I guess professionals. Is that a thing? Tyranny professionals? I don't know. Anyways, this book is a quick read. It's a quick read. Now, I'm not big into politics. I'm more into commerce, business, tech. So there's a lot of terminology in this book that I didn't understand that I had to research as I was reading. So it took me a little bit longer to read just because of that. But wow, what a great book. Personally, I think this book felt, how do I say it, a little rushed. This book felt a smidgen rushed. It seemed like the author was just trying to get information out fast, because there's a potential that this book could be very, very, very thick. Personally, I like that. I like a quick bullet point sort of reference that I can refer to. Those books always seem to help me the best. The short, quick reads that I can use to reference are my favorite books. So let me just read you some stuff from, okay. Look, chapter 9. Be kind to our language, okay? Avoid pronouncing the phrases everyone else does. Think up your own way of speaking, even if only to convey that thing you think everyone is saying. Make an effort to separate yourself from the internet. Read books, okay? Read books. Now, to give you a good example of chapter 9 is 1, 2, 3, 4 pages. 4 pages long is the chapters. These chapters are short reads. Now, one of my favorite chapters is chapter 5, Remembering Professional Ethics. Okay, let me give you a list of my favorite chapters. Chapter 5. And then, let me go back to the beginning of the front. All right. So number 5, remember in professional ethics and be wary of paramilitaries. 6 and 7, be effective if you must be armed. And I also like 16, learn from peers in other countries. Guys, me personally, I'm into like gray man theory. I do a lot of study on samurai, ninja, spycraft, that sort of stuff as well. So I'm bigger into gray man theory, kind of bunker down, and not necessarily high, but blended. Don't stand out too much, okay? That's just my thought on it. But if you're into politics, you know, getting loud and saying, hey, this is what I stand for is a good thing. On Tyranny also breaks down a lot on like things that happen in the Ukraine and Russia, you know, Adolf Hitler, you know, Stalin, all the major tyranny guys that have come through history. He breaks down very fast how these guys came in power. Guys, this is a great read. Thanks for checking out this video. I hope you learned a little bit about this book. I would recommend you guys getting a copy of this book and reading it. It's a great quick read. You know, especially someone like me who's into, you know, internet marketing, web design, tech support, you know, and I also love sports and the martial arts. So I do a lot of reading on classical, historical martial arts, and I thought this book was pretty cool. This was my first book on anything related to politics, I guess, if you will, or governments. But it's a great first book read. I mean, thank you so much, Doug, for letting me read it. You know, for instance, the New York Times bestseller, Mr. Snyder is a rising public intellectual, unafraid to make bold connections between past and present. The New York Times. So that right there exactly explains this book, okay? Mr. Snyder is a rising public intellectual, unafraid to make bold connections between past and present. The New York Times. That explains what this book is amazingly. It's a good book. It's a quick read. I mean, took me about 2 weeks to read just because I used it as a reference. I read it and then I went back through and kind of picked at it a little bit. Good read. I highly recommend it. Guys, thanks for checking out this video. If you like these types of videos, let me know. I'm gonna be posting more book review videos similar to this style. This was my first one, so I'm sorry if this came out awful. Guys, thanks for checking me out. Once again, my name's Shane from HomeBizNetworks.com. Below, I'm gonna leave a link to my blog and some links if you guys are into building websites. All right, thanks for checking me out. Talk to you soon. Bye.